What is going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Tyler Lego Guy here, and welcome to my entire Star Wars minifig collection. This took me a long time to set up. There's 860 minifigs, all in all. I actually thought I had closer to 1,000, but still, I was like surprised that I had that many. Anyways, this will be pretty cool. We'll be dealing with the prequels, original trilogy, and some sequels. I don't have a ton of sequel minifigs, but tons of original trilogy and prequel minifigs. You guys have been asking for collection videos, so I thought I'd get this out to you. It took a lot of work, but honestly, it looks pretty cool. But enough talk, let's get right into it. And to begin this video, I thought we could look at Clone Troopers. With the Clone Wars, having finished, honestly, everybody's after clones, and including myself, I've appreciated these guys even more. So we'll just go off the left. We got some standard clones, then we have some ARC clones. Here's Captain Rex right here, who is absolutely awesome in his Phase 2 armor. Then we got a couple other ARC troopers, Cody, Fox, some even sergeants and captains, commanders, just a whole lot of different types of clones. Now we moved into the Episode 3 line of clones, a couple 501st troopers. So excited for the 501st battle pack that's going to be coming out. Shock troopers, 212th troopers. There's just tons of troopers. I actually got some more over here, but before we get into those clones, let's now move into the battle droids. So there's actually, I have over 100 battle droids, which I was surprised. I didn't think I had that many, but we have some patrol ones, all kinds of different security droids, pilot droids. I love these ones. My favorite droids of all are the Geonosius droids in purple from 2003, and I just love them. These are the updated ones, which are also pretty good, and there's a commander. We're going to center in on some minifigs that I really like, and then just give you guys a brief overview of what's going on, because I don't want this video to be an hour long. We could talk an hour though, honestly, or I could at least. But here we have some astromech droids, pit droids, some guns, Tusken Raiders. These guys kind of made it into the Old Republic. These are Old Republic Sith troopers and Republic troopers, which are pretty cool. Moving on, we got a bunch of ARC 170 pilots, or just basically the Episode 3 pilots. They pilot V-Wings, basically everything. Some of the older ones, some of the more updated ones. Then we got some Senate Commandos, some Mandalorians. So sick. A 501st trooper pilot. And then we've moved on to some Kashyyyk troopers. I'd love to do a Kashyyyk mock, and I'm slowly but surely building up an army of them. Then we got some Padmes and Jar Jars, Admiral Yularen, he's actually kind of rare. Some Wookiee warriors, Naboo, basically personnel and whatnot. And then moving on, I actually really like this one. This is a number of all the different Anakins and all the different Obi-Wans. My favorite, though, of the Anakin and Obi-Wans is obviously the light-up lightsaber dudes. I absolutely love them, and I really hope LEGO brings them back. Moving on, we got some random different Jedi, so the Qui-Gon, Yoda, Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, a number of others. I really like Pong Krell, and obviously we have Coleman Trevor, the man, the myth, the legend. I love him, so many memes. Then we moved on to some very deadly Sith, so we got the Geonosians, some Separatists, and then General Grievous, Revan. Awesome looking minifig. I love him, and I really hope May the 4th promos get better. He is one of the best May the 4th promos, hands down. Some General Grievous bodyguards who are actually kind of rare. Jango Fett, actually the original Jango Fett right here. Also love him. And Zam Wesell, who, believe it or not, Zam Wesell's actually kind of rare too. Like, she only came in one set, which Jango did as well. Then we got Darth Maul, Sidious, Dooku, Palpatine, all the boys. Moving on, we got some more astromech droids. Nothing too crazy about them, some medical droids. This one was kind of interesting. He was in the Sandcrawler. I just got him. Then we got a bunch of Rebel personnel. So we got some Rebel troopers as well as Rebel pilots and/or troopers. I mean, just all of them, right? Some More key, there's a Mon Calamarian, which is awesome. I love how you have like Rebel ones and Jedi ones. Like we have Kit Fisto's apprentice right here. I actually just got him as well. And then we got the original Trilogy cast. Can't beat that. So many cool looking minifigs. Even got him in Bacta, which I thought was kind of cool that Lego's now made a Luke Skywalker like that. Then we also have all the Hans, Leia's, Chewie's. Yeah, oh, here's Lando Calrissian. I actually have the one in Cloud City as well, but I just have to build that set. And there's Lobot, C-3PO. So awesome looking minifigs. Really do like them. One of my favorite Lukes of all is this one. This is the one where he fights Vader. They're just so awesome looking. Like I don't know. Like this one's kind of a variation of that, but there's no flap. And I actually just wanted to center in a little bit more on the Geonosians. I'm thinking of making a Geonosius mock, so I'm slowly building them up. And I think Lego's has done such a great job on the older ones or the newer ones. Like, just awesome. Moving on, we got some random characters. We got Boba Fett, obviously. These are all bounty hunters. We got Greedo, a number of other bounty hunters, which is awesome. Here's the very first Greedo, who's actually kind of rare. I just honestly think that's super awesome. Yeah, here's the Mandalorian, and then just some other random minifigs. These are all the 20th anniversary, like Luke, Obi-Wan, Vader. I just kind of put them all together right there. Then, actually, before we get into this back area, because I know you guys probably want to see all the Imperials, let's just move on to some Tatooine guys. So we have some Bith musicians, some Camarine guards, Jabba the Hutt himself. So this was the very first Jabba. This was the newer Jabba. A bunch of Jawas. I love Star Wars Lego. They've just done such a good job. Here we have, I just want to mention the Truett Imwe. I just love him. He's such a great character. Some Cassian Andors and Jyn Erso. This was the very first and only, which you can get in the Tantive 4, Bail Organas, which is honestly pretty cool. I do like him. I think they did a good job on him as well. Bunch of Ewoks. I personally love Ewoks. Now we've moved on to the sequels. We still have a bunch of original trilogy back here, but let's just get the sequels out of the way. As you can see, I don't have a lot. Kylo Ren. Some First Order TIE pilots, though. They look awesome. I really do like them. And then just some random guys that, battle droids. These were the Kashyyyk battle droids, which are actually kind of cool. Newt Gunray. It's actually very random, this plate. But anyways, very cool. Do like them. There's Rey, an older Luke Skywalker, which is kind of cool. And then we've moved on. Okay, we've gone back to the prequels. Here's some Separatist droids. They come out of the Tri-Fighters. And then we also have Destroyer droids. I absolutely love them. The very best Destroyer droid you will ever find, though, is the original 2001. He's just awesome. Here we have some more Vaders and Palpatines. He should be a little bit more straight. Looks like he's kind of walking off the board, which is kind of cool. Bunch of Vaders. My favorite Vader of all, obviously, is the light up Darth Vader. But then I just got him. It's a back to tank Darth Vader, and I absolutely love that. So cool. Now, before we get into the Imperial Army, let's just take a look at these Hoth troopers and Tauntauns. Cute looking Tauntauns. And yeah, I bought a bunch of these battle packs back in the day. This is one of the very first ones. He's from actually 2003, the Snowspeeder, because with Star Wars minifigs, they used to actually be yellow, and then they switched to beige later on, which you guys probably know that, but there's just a fun factoid. A lot of these guys are just old duplicates, but there is some key personnel Hoth troopers, obviously here. Hoth officers, commanders, etc. And now we've come to the Imperial Army. So I actually used to think I had a bigger clone army, but I think I actually have a bigger Imperial Army. Like I counted, there's almost 150 just pilots, snow troopers, stormtroopers, officers, royal guards. Like it's crazy. I didn't think I had this big of an army. AT-AT pilots. But here we have all the snowtroopers, AT-AT drivers, some original stormtroopers from back in 2000, which is absolutely fantastic. I love all the old ones. We got some very worn boys. These are from my childhood. That's why they've yellowed over time. But you know what? There's some nostalgia with those guys. I still do love them. We got some awesome looking TIE pilots, some of my favorite looking sand troopers, a shock trooper, which is awesome. I before only had the clone version of the shock trooper. Now I finally got, the stormtrooper one. I wish I had more of them though. Here we have some shore troopers, some original OG Imperial officers. Moving on, we got some more Imperial personnel, and then awesome Royal Guards. I actually didn't think I had that many, but I have 10 Royal Guards, which you really only want 6 because you only ever see 6 at any given time in the movie, but still, regardless, cool. And then I also got the transport pilot, just got him. But yeah, that pretty well does the collection of minifigs. I tried not to make this video too long. Oh, one more highlight. This is my favorite Scout Trooper by far. Just awesome looking. Anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. I'm trying to get collection videos out for you guys, and slowly but surely we're getting them done. Let's obviously highlight on the Rancor and the Wampa before we close this up. But yeah, if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future massive collection videos where we kind of just go in detail into some of the minifigs or sets I really like. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.